On this week's UBC From Here, preparing to welcome new students to campus.
Create Day is basically about welcoming new students to the campus and just making them feel like they made the right decision to be here. We have over 300 volunteers that join us that day that help create that feeling of welcoming and just becoming more familiar with the campus itself and with faculty members.
Kicking the year off in style.
Kickstart to me is one of the most important things I took part of in my first year. It opened up so many doors, and just going into my second year now, I'm so excited because of all the opportunities that came out of Kickstart.
UBC acknowledges a Nobel Laureate.
It's been very special to me to have been honored in this way since I grew up and went to school in Canada.
And funding special initiatives.
The Tuum Est initiative fund has been incredibly helpful for the Relay for Life. It allowed us to get started with confidence, knowing that even if we weren't able to find donations for prizes and items and things like that, that we could rely on the fund to cover those needs.
Welcome to UBC From Here as we launch a new season of the show. I'm Rosemary Jean Thompson. Every year, the academic calendar kicks off with Create Week. The activity-filled week is intended to welcome students back to the Okanagan campus. Although Create is just a week long, it takes organizers months to make things just right.
This fall, incoming, we have over 2,200 new students joining us for Create 2014. We have everybody from brand new students straight out of high school to transfer students, as well as students who are doing graduate programs.
The University of British Columbia Okanagan campus has been open now for 9 years, and since its opening, we've always had some form of an orientation program for our new to UBC students. And so we're very fortunate this is our 9th year of Create, and it's looking to be the largest that we've ever had.
Create Day is basically about welcoming new students to the campus and just making them feel like they made the right decision to be here. We have over 300 volunteers that join us that day that help create that feeling of welcoming and just becoming more familiar with the campus itself and with faculty members.
We start off in early January to find ourselves a student coordinator whose whole role is to find the volunteers, to do interviews with the volunteers, to talk to businesses off campus, to departments on campus, to get students excited about the event, both those volunteers and our new to UBC students, and to really plan the whole event and execute it once September hits.
There's a lot of preparation that goes behind it. Create takes way more planning than just a month or so, even though it is just a day and a week of events. It takes months and months of planning, creating new ideas that we think are really beneficial to our students and putting that together so that our new students and returning students have the chance to make the most of their first week on campus.
It started off as a day and maybe some events here or there throughout that first week, and now we're an established week of welcome. It's amazing to see that now we have over 30 events that are well attended, well planned out by our partners, and it all kind of culminates on Saturday with Street Fest, which is a partnership this year with Okanagan College, where we're actually closing down part of the downtown core and having an outdoor concert that's open to the entire community.
It's really important to change up Create and change what we do and come up with new ideas, just because each new class or new student that comes in has a different idea of what to expect here on campus. And if we do the same thing every year, they might not know that, but at the same time, it gives our returning students a chance to get more involved and to give back to the new students and to incoming students from all over, and to really make Create and the Week of Welcome about what our campus wants to see and what our students feel needs to be addressed instead of the same cut and paste year after year.
Kickstart is an intensive orientation program designed to help first-year students make new friends, experience Kelowna, settle into campus, meet faculty, and gain valuable tips for academic success.
We were all in Kickstart last year. We had, some amazing memories from that, but what made us all come back? What made you want to work it this year?
Giving back to what Kickstart gave us, like a good supportive group of people, friends that basically have kind of become family, and just trying to give that back to people who are coming in and maybe not feeling as comfortable as we are now because of Kickstart.
I think it is also an opportunity for students to get rid of their homesickness and feel welcome and included in a new environment which they might not be used to and they might have not seen before.
Kickstart is a way to get to know not only the campus but get to know the Okanagan in general. So you get to see bits of Kelowna, bits of the rest of the valley, and get a true appreciation for the culture we have here in BC.
It's an amazing program and an opportunity for you to create a comfort zone. That opportunity, that week, gives you a chance to make the Okanagan your home and those friends become your new family for the time that you're here. Who should attend Kickstart?
Students who are feeling like they are coming into a place and they don't know anyone, or they don't know the area or the school that much.
Anyone who wants a little bit of extra support while they're moving here, because being Kickstart assistants, you get to have a little bit of help moving in and getting settled and finding role models. So anyone who's just looking for someone to look up to.
Describe your Kickstart experience.
I met a lot of people who I have kept a long-standing relationship with, people who I still know and still hang out with.
My Kickstart experience really made me feel welcome. At first I was so homesick, I was not sure if UBC was the right place for me. And then at the end of Kickstart, I remember telling one of the coordinators that Kickstart really made UBC feel like my home and made me feel welcome and got rid of all that homesickness and doubt that I had before coming here.
Being from so far away, we didn't really know anyone, so it really helped me come out of my shell and meet people. And through my Kickstart friends, I met my even closer friends after that.
My Kickstart experience showed me the resources that UBC Okanagan has to offer. There are so many things that I probably would have come in just completely unknowing, like the Writing Center, the Math and Science Center. You just got those resources and those connections that really helped me throughout my entire first year and will continue to help. Why is Kickstart important?
I think Kickstart is important because students can come in and they can feel comfortable in their environment before the academic school year actually starts.
At this past summer's convocation, UBC bestowed an honorary degree onto Nobel Laureate Jack Szostak. For Szostak, the degree had special meaning. Nearly 1,600 students were part of the 2014 graduating class of UBC's Okanagan campus. Over 2 days and 6 convocations, UBC conferred 21 doctoral degrees, 162 master's degrees, and 1,402 undergraduate degrees. 2009 Nobel Laureate Jack Szostak was also conferred an honorary degree.
It's been very special to me to have been honored in this way since I grew up and went to school in Canada. So it's just really, really nice to be recognized in Canada, even though I've lived most of my life now in the United States. But it's always great coming back and terrific being recognized in this way.
Szostak has a special relationship with UBC's Okanagan campus. His sister began as a professor at Okanagan College and continues in that role today at UBC.
I've been up here many times before since my sister Carolyn is a professor here. So it's been very interesting and exciting to see the campus develop, and it's just tremendously expanded and a very exciting, lively place. So it's very nice to also be recognized by an up-and-coming university campus.
The Nobel Laureate's message to the students was simple.
What I tried to tell the students was, first of all, you're going to keep learning. This is a great stage, a great accomplishment. But one of the things they've really learned is to think independently and critically And I think it's just really important for the world, to try to make the world a better place, to be critical and not just accept what you hear without really looking at the facts and making up your own mind. Overcoming my own preconceptions has been my greatest challenge as a scientist. And to the extent that I've been successful in science is because I've always been willing, even if sometimes as a last resort, to scrap my favorite ideas when it becomes clear that I'm wrong. So this was absolutely true for the work that led to the Nobel Prize for me, and it's been true many times since.
The Tuum Est Student Initiative Fund was established by the Associate Vice President Student Portfolio at UBC's Okanagan campus to provide financial support for student initiatives.
The Tuum Est Fund is a fund for initiatives and conferences that allows students to put in a proposal for their idea. For an initiative, it's up to $3,500, and for a conference, it's up to $500. And the goal is that a student could have an idea that they want to bring to life, and they just don't have the funds to do it.
The Tuum Est Initiative Fund has been incredibly helpful for the Relay for Life. It allowed us to get started with confidence, knowing that even if we weren't able to find donations for prizes and items and things like that, that we could rely on the fund to cover those needs.
It's actually very unique to UBC Okanagan. There are student initiative funds across the country in different universities, and different faculties run them in different ways. Ours is special to this campus of UBC in that it goes across all faculties and all student groups. It's special in that we really want to promote connection with a student's program, and we don't judge that for the student. They get to identify what their program is and how they want to connect to it.
This kind of happened with the idea of we have a UBCO public art collection, and so the artwork here has been put up around campus, and some of the work has been controversial, so people want it down, and so this was kind of to spark people's thinking critically and engaging with artwork. So we have the opportunity here at UBCO to apply for money so that we can do this, and as a student this is a wonderful opportunity. I feel like if I was maybe in a bigger school, I wouldn't have the opportunity to apply for money and make this happen. So as a student, I'm very grateful and feel blessed to have this opportunity.
The criteria for the award is that a student would meet the 3 pillars that we've identified as part of the EVP Students Portfolio, which is program connection, student success, and campus affinity. What campus affinity means is really school spirit. How might they demonstrate that they are proud of being UBC Okanagan students, and how might their initiative show that?
The application for the Tuum Est Student Initiative Fund was incredibly easy. There are people in the Get Involved Center who are more than happy to help you through the process. It involves explaining the project, making sure it hits the 3 pillars, and they also help you work through a budget so you know how much to ask for.
Really, the goal is to make these things come to life, and so we really, as a committee, read them in support of the initiative or the conference going forward, and view it as an opportunity to mentor students, help the students bring that initiative to life.
That's it for this week's UBC From Here. For more stories from the Okanagan campus of UBC, visit ubco.tv. We'd love to hear from you. If you have any story ideas or feedback about the show, please contact us at info@ubco.tv. I'm Rosemary Jean Thompson. Make it a great day, and thanks for watching.